What's good, everybody? What's good, good people? It's your girl Cheryl back with another video. Welcome back. I know it's been a while, guys. I have not been consistent with my videos. That is my goal going forward, to be consistent with my workout videos, whatever videos, inspirational videos, anything to keep the channel going, and so that, you guys can be inspired along your journey. Now, if this is your first time being here, thank you. If it's not your first time being here, welcome back. Give this video a thumbs up, a follow, and make a comment below, because you all know with YouTube, that help pushes the videos out and helps with the algorithms. I want to get more of my videos out to other stroke thrivers who are trying to get their lives back on track. And that's what we're here for. So come along with the healing journey, recovery, rehab, and the journey to strength, resilience, and confidence. And as you see in my videos, you'll see some of the toys that I'm using. If you like those toys, you can click the link in my video in the description below. It's on my Amazon wish list. If you want some of those toys you can use for your at-home workouts, you can use those. Just go in there and see some of the things you can use. It could be for your brain. It could be for, the strengthening of your hand, the strengthening of your arm, your leg, whatever has been flaccid, whatever happened to you during your time of having a stroke. So, who am I real quick? I know that was a long introduction. I am a former bodybuilder and a 2-time stroke survivor, helping other stroke survivors to become thrivers just by reclaiming their strength, their resilience, their independence, their confidence, one movement at a time. Okay, so before we get into today's video, I just have a couple questions for you guys, and I want you to comment below. Make your comment below. Where are you tuning in from? I would like to know who's watching the videos and who's getting a chance to come across my videos. Comment below, where are you tuning in from? And if you are a stroke survivor, what do you call yourself? Stroke survivor? Stroke thriver? You just call yourself by your name? You don't give yourself a title? You're a warrior? What is it? Let me know. Comment below what you call yourself, okay? Remember, your words have power. They're very powerful. So before we get into the video, I'm going to provide you on every video, if I can, going forward, an inspiration. Remember, your words are powerful. What you say about yourself is way more important than what somebody else says about you. All right, guys, here I'm just doing a little bit of warm-up. I have I brought my PVC pipe to the gym to loosen up my back a little bit. You can see I have my back support brace on. It's not a brace, it's just a band, but it's very helpful for my back because it tends to get strained sometime. I don't know why, but I try to do as much as I can because I'm still fighting with this frozen shoulder. And so it was really crowded in there for some reason today. It was 106 degrees out there today, and the gym was crowded. I don't know why everybody wasn't in the pool. I wanted to get in the pool, but I said my daughter couldn't get in there with me, so we have to wait another day. So I just stretched my back, kind of doing a little bit of twist, rotation. And now I'm taking the PVC pipe and I'm stretching as much as I can, stretching my lats. That's those wings under your arm, and I'm switching the hands position so I can get both sides. But as you see, I'm still struggling with this frozen shoulder situation. This thing here, but these PVC pipes help really, really good. You can get that anywhere, any hardware store, or you can get a Home Depot or Lowe's, wherever you go for your hardware stuff. So I'm just trying to get both sides, get a good stretch. And sometimes I do bring my own stuff to the gym. Some things I keep at home that I can do at home if I can't make it to the gym. And here now I'm just kind of stretching that arm out a little bit more, doing side push or an external rotation of the shoulder with the PVC pipe. And then I'm doing it diagonal. and then I'm pushing it up as well too. So there's 3 different ways that I do it. I do it with the sideways, out to the side, diagonal, and up front. I try to push it as far as I can to kind of get it stretched and move it a little bit. But yeah, that helped me out a lot. I was trying to be mindful of me recording because there was so many people in the gym today. I didn't understand it. Now I'm just doing some shoulder raises, front raises with the PVC pipe. Now I'm not doing it like I would with weights, because with weights I wouldn't go that far up, but I'm trying to get more range of motion in my shoulder. So this is not the regular front raise that you would do, because you wouldn't go that high up. You would literally go to the level of your chest or your breast. And now I think this is called the external rotation of the shoulder. I take the PVC pipe and I try to bring it to the back, bring it up the back of my back as far as I can to try to rotate the shoulder. It actually feels pretty good. I thought I grabbed the longest PVC pipe that I had. I thought I did. I don't know. I did what I could with that. And now I'm taking the external rotation to the back, just trying to lift the arms up and working that left arm, that left shoulder. That left shoulder is still weak and it's still kind of stiff a little bit. So although I'm not going back to physical therapy for my shoulder, I do my own thing at home. This actually felt pretty good. Now, you guys see my arm? You see that my left arm is to the right of you looking at the video, but it's my left arm. I still couldn't get it all the way up there, and it was very challenging for me to keep that arm straight. You see how diagonal that PVC pipe is? Still working on it, guys. Just got to keep at it. Just keep showing up. Working my wrist, just twisting the PVC pipe. All right, here we go with the treadmill exercise. I was kind of warming up my legs because today I was doing a leg video. I was doing a warm up. I had an incline of 10 and a speed, I believe, of 1.2. I don't know if y'all noticed, but check it out. I don't have my AFO on. AFO, it stands for ankle, foot, orthotic brace. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but I don't have my brace on today. I walk to the gym without it because I want to learn how to walk without it. I can't get very much flexion in my foot with the brace on, but that's to stabilize my ankle, my foot, and my leg to keep it from hyperextending. So I'm walking on the treadmill, not holding on to anything just yet, because I really want to engage my core. It's really forcing you to use your glutes and your core without holding on. Now I will hold on later on in the video, but for the most part, I was trying not to as my warm up because I want to engage everything in the of my body as a warm up. I'm holding on now because I think I was getting a little tired right there. Because, I didn't have my cane. I didn't have anything to support and hold me. I was using my core. I really want to learn how to do this on my own. Can't build strength if you don't try it, right? Look at me trying to walk off that thing without no help. Well, now I'm trying to walk sideways had to hold on to this, so hold on to the rail so I wouldn't bust my face. I'm not that strong just yet. I lowered the incline down to I think about 2. See, that left leg is dragging, that left foot is dragging there, baby. I'm trying to work with it. That's why I'm doing these exercises on the treadmill. You know, things I can do at home to try and strengthen it. I switch to the other side. That left leg and that left foot, y'all. Ooh-wee. I'm working on it. I'm getting there. One movement at a time, guys. One movement at a time. Now I got to get used to walking without the AFO. Now I'm walking backwards. Now this, even when you're at your fullest capacity, this helps with the knees. It helps strengthen your hamstrings, which I really need because of this hyperextension in my leg. You know, it'll pop back if I don't have that brace on, and that brace helps it from doing that. But without the brace, you can use the treadmill and walk backwards. You can walk backwards flat, or you can walk with an incline. And I was really trying to not hold on to anything, because you see the gentleman next to me? You know, usually when somebody is next to you, you tend to mirror them. Like if he's walking real fast, you start to walk real fast. If he's running, then you run. But you got to be very careful with that, because you can fall and bust your butt. So I had to stay focused. There's a lot of things you got to do when you're a stroke driver and you're trying to get back on track, because my bodybuilding instincts will kick in, and then I'll try to keep up with him knowing I can't. At the moment, I can't do it right now, but I will get there. So right now, walking backwards and walking backwards with dorsiflexion of my foot. I'm really trying to do stuff on my own, guys. I really am. You know, I'm being very careful about it. You know, if my other daughter was there, she would have told me to turn off the treadmill, which you should. Turn off the treadmill, then get off. Now I'm squatting, trying to walk. I'm trying. The main goal for this is to strengthen my quads and my hamstrings. That's my main goal. Now I'm walking doing squats. Just seated squats, not super real squats. Watch the video all the way through, guys. I know this may be boring to some of you advanced people. I was once advanced myself, but please watch the video all the way through. All right, now I brought my own kettlebell because the gym doesn't have kettlebells. And if you want your own set of kettlebells, they're 5, 10, and 15 pounds. The link is in my Amazon wish list. It's in the description below. And these are supposed to be tap squats. I was sitting down. I was sweating too, so I had to take those glasses off. So weighted tap squats. See, I paused there. I was tired, child. I was getting exhausted because I was doing some legs. Some things I didn't record, but I was doing some leg videos, and you can see I'm holding the weight now. Because if you had a dumbbell, you would hold the entire dumbbell. So I'm holding the kettlebell right now. At the PVC pipe, I'm going to try to do some chest press with my PVC pipe, simulated chest press. Let me tell you one thing. Laying on my back, that helped me so good. You guys are going to see that I really struggled with this PVC pipe on the freeway squat bar. So I was doing a chest press with the PVC pipe, and I'm going to tell you the reason why I was doing that. It wasn't for my chest. It was for me to stretch out my shoulder. That's part of the rehab for my shoulder, is to press up and then go back. You'll see it further on in the video. And I couldn't keep that darn PVC pipe straight on that what do you call that? I don't know what those things are. The steel pipe there. I couldn't keep that straight on there for nothing. You see my arm, my left arm is down. You know, I couldn't straighten it all the way up. And then I go back. Usually I do these at home on the floor. Still working, trying to stretch that shoulder. Still got to work on that. So I do a chest press and then go back. Still challenging for me to stretch that left arm out. You see the elbow is not as straight as the right one. I think I did about 10 of these altogether. A few chest press and a few overhead arm extensions. See me trying to keep that pipe even on there? That was a challenge in itself. So imagine me trying to hold the real bar. No way, child. I would have cracked my teeth. But I'm working on it. You just got to keep practicing it. I use those bars as a guide to keep the PVC pipe straight. And now I'm taking the back leg back for support and doing, the squats, the split squats with the kettlebell. I did 10 on each leg. I'm working both, but I'm squatting with the left leg. My flaccid side, that's my weaker leg and weaker ankle. And I'm using the right leg for support, just for stabilization. Child, wait till you see this with me trying to stabilize with this right foot. Remember, this is my drop foot here. It was very challenging. You can see the back leg shaking back there because I was trying to stabilize myself with that foot. You have to work on your balance. Work on your balance before trying to do any of this. I mean, I did it, but it was challenging for me to hold that left leg back because that's my flaccid leg. Left side flaccid from the stroke. I felt my leg shaking back there. Child, it was like trembling. And here I'm going to do some kettlebell swings with squats. Try to do the best I can with the shoulder. And then try to overdo this. I just did about 10 of these. Now this exercise here was the most challenging. Now I did it at home before. I was trying to do balancing with my yoga blocks. The yoga blocks are in the description in my Amazon wish list. I was trying to balance on one leg, bring it up, and balance on the other. And to brace myself, I used my yoga blocks as a measuring point to stop so I wouldn't fall on my face. Guys, this was very challenging, very challenging. That just means I need to work on it a little bit more. I did it at home. Did it real good at home. I may have a video. I don't know if I filmed myself trying to do that. I think I did in one of my previous videos. And let me tell you something. When your left side is flaccid, your right side becomes weak as well too. So I'm balancing on my right foot, but that's weak as well, because if you haven't used them both simultaneously as you walk, and as you're walking up and down stairs, that becomes weak as well too. So you have to work them both, not just the flaccid side. Now I'm standing on my left side. Whoa. Trying to balance on my left side, which is the more flaccid side. I got through 10 of them, I believe, but I have to come back and continue to practice that again. Now, what I want to do, I also want to do some calf raises because I have weak ankles, remember? By this time, the ball of my feet were tender because of me trying to balance myself when I was doing those split squats. So here I'm doing calf raises and dorsiflexion. Usually, some people will do the calf raises or the dorsiflexion leaned up against a wall. But I'm holding on to this fixture here, not only to stretch my shoulder, but to make sure I don't fall. Now I'm trying to do the single leg calf raises, another challenging task that I'm going to conquer. And on my Amazon wish list, I do have some level blocks that you can use to stretch your calves, stretch your ankles. That's in my Amazon wish list as well too. Yeah, these were challenging because by this time, like I said, the ball of my foot. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. But before we close out, if you are a stroke thriver or a stroke survivor, I'm inviting you to be featured on my video podcast series where I interview other stroke survivors to share their stories, share their highs, their lows, and their comeback moments that could inspire us all, no matter where you are in your journey. Your story could be the hope that someone has been praying for. So if you'd like to be interviewed, the interview will be pre-recorded and loaded up on my YouTube channel. So click the Linktree link in my description below in the video. And you get to choose the date and time that best suits your situation, that best works for you. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Take care.